shut us in if that's right, Darren. Can we get you on the road, Chief? It's just because of this screen. Have you done one of these before?
Yep.
Yep. So Rebecca will link in here. If you're sitting over there, she won't be able to see you, unfortunately. So. I know it. Hi, Beck. Right now? Yeah. You got it? Beautiful. Yeah. I'm just sitting on the side, out on the long side of your bed. Okay. I noticed you've got a camera in there, Darryl.
Yep.
Are you filming? You're not allowed to film?
I have the God-given unalienable right to film anything I choose. Also, the Listening Devices Act says I can record any conversation I'm a part of for my own lawful record. What do you have to hide? As I just informed you, I have the God-given unalienable right to do so.
There isn't such a right.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
There isn't.
Yes, there is. Do your research.
There isn't. You're not allowed to film on the health premises.
I have the God-given unalienable right to do so. Also, the Listening Devices Act says I can record any conversation I'm a part of for my own lawful record.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Do your own research. Do your own research. No, there are not.
You're not allowed to video record medical institutions.
I've already informed you multiple times that I have the right to.
You are not allowed to use a video recording device in the mental health facility.
Are you claiming a monopoly on recording?
I'm asking that you turn it on.
No, I will not.
Okay. You're not going to be able to see anything, okay?
I'm serving you lawful notice. I'm leaving it here on the desk. I have record of it. This is going up online. That I've appeared here under protest, duress and threat of armed kidnap. The police. You have threatened to send them around to my house to kidnap me if I do not turn up to this meeting. That is a threat against me. Yes, you have. From the nurse who rang me about the meeting. And why was I told I must turn up? I believe that that last meeting was the last meeting. As with anything done within the system, that is a contract between the person, which is a corporation, a legal fiction, a dead entity, not the living flesh and blood man or woman. Do your own research into it.
Okay. I'm not going to because you're videotaping. Okay, I'm not recording this appointment.
I will record any conversation I am a part of for my own lawful record, as is my right.
Okay, but we're not going to be able to.
I will not be coming back to any further meetings.
Okay. Do you think you've got a mental illness?
No, I do not.
Okay.
And all the doctors that have been involved in falsely diagnosing me are going to get a bill for $100 million each for false diagnosis, as well as $1 million each for each dose of medication they forced upon me against the Constitution and the Nuremberg Code. Which clearly states that the consent of the individual is essential.
Okay. So, Jack says you're sort of involved in them as well. You're concerned that you're sending them information and threatening them.
I have not threatened anyone. I've demanded proof of claim, which is my right, as you will see in this document I've just served you. Whether you choose to accept it or not, you have been served.
You cannot serve anything over television, Darren, so that makes no sense.
I've left it here in the office for you to pick up.
But I'm physically not there, I don't know how you can serve it.
Does not matter. I've left it in the office for you to pick up. It's your responsibility to read it.
I just want to ask you about the comment that you made to Jay about you having to escalate things when we asked you to come in. What did you mean by that?
I will bill you as I have already billed you for this meeting
Okay.
at the same rate.
That is what you're referring to with the escalation?
I'll also take action against you in a common law court, which are coming.
In which court?
Common law, which has standing, unlike the legal courts, which have no standing.
Or will that matter if you believe in the common law?
Common law was around since civilization began. It is superior.
Where does the common law court hold? Where does it reside?
There is a common law court assembly in Adelaide, which I am a member of. We are waiting for sheriffs before we can convene a common law court. A number of people, including myself, have put up their hand to be sheriff. And there are already people who are going to proceed with cases against people who have done harm to them.
Okay. And when's that likely to be?
In the near future.
What, next month? Next year?
We are unsure.
Okay. What does it involve to be sheriff?
It involves training as well as swearing an oath to the community and under the Constitution of Australia, 1901.
Okay. What sort of training does it involve?
Common law training as well as self-defence training.
Yeah, okay. Does it involve the operation of firearms?
Not at this stage.
Not at this stage. Will you be collating or collecting firearms?
No.
No. Okay.
I do not see what your obsession is with them. They do not harm people. People harm people, as you are doing to me.
Okay. I certainly can see the difference, Daryl, between your behaviour since you've come off medication in terms of your degree of irritability.
I am not irritable. I'm standing up for my rights.
Okay. So I'm actually going to apply to the South Australian Civil Tribunal.
That has no standing. It is not recognised under the Constitution. Also, the Constitution states clearly that I have the right to a trial by jury of my peers. There is no jury in the SACAT.
About level 2 treatment.
As I've indicated in my lawful notice to you, if you take any action against me, I will bill you $10 million per time, which I will collect on using commercial lien. Also, further to your threat to take action against me if I publish your name in the paper, calling it a threat, it is not a threat. If it was, the papers would not be able to publish anyone's name.
Okay. I will let you continue with that, Daryl, and I will continue with my jurisdiction.
You have no jurisdiction.
Well, we're going to
The onus of proof is on you to prove it.
agree with that, Daryl, and you can argue with the and present your case to SACAT about a level 2 treatment.
I do not consent.
You don't have to consent.
It requires consent.
SACAT level 2 treatment is not required.
Yes, it does. It is contract law, and that requires consent. Also, since 1973, when Gough Whitlam signed UNIDROIT and incorporated the Commonwealth of Australia, registering it in the United States Securities Exchange Commission, it became a corporation, requiring a written contract with a wet ink signature to have authority over anyone. It has none of that.
Okay.